And it's Ken Kreitzer at the Card Forum in New Orleans for CBSI Services, talking business, and we have a chance to talk with Casey Shear, who is Director of Marketing and Sales at Baldwin, Hackett & Meeks, located in Omaha, Nebraska. Casey, good to see you. How's the conference been for you?
Hi, Ken. Oh, it's been wonderful. We're glad to be here, and we've had a great show so far. A lot of exciting things we've heard about, and we're excited to be talking about what we have to offer in the way of payment software.
Very good. Now, maybe you could give us a broad description of your company's services, a little bit of the history.
All right. Well, Baldwin, Hackett & Meeks, and our friends, by the way, call us BHMI, and we've been in business for 33 years. We're a privately held company that has been always focused on very high volume transaction processing type systems. And at the show here, we're talking about the Concourse Financial Software Suite. And it is a continuous processing back office solution. And we're pretty excited to be talking about that here at the show because there's a lot of excitement around real-time payments and faster payments. And on the back office side, a lot of the systems today are batch-oriented. But what we're talking about here is continuous processing, and it really brings your back office into the modern world of payments. So it's been a great show to be here.
Well, I know one of your key services that you're talking about here are real-time payments. Tell us what that involves.
All right. Well, real-time payments is basically the consumer getting their money quicker. Payments occurring much faster. We've heard a lot in the news about P2P payments, person-to-person or peer-to-peer payments. That's an example. There's many different examples, but that's an example of faster or real-time payments. And there's many different mechanisms today that are entering the payments world that companies, financial institutions, and processors are going to have to support. So that's a very high level, but what faster payments is.
Sure. Now, you talk a lot about how you're able to help back offices with a lot of different disputes, situations. What's involved with that? What's a solution that you can provide?
All right. Well, we actually have a pretty comprehensive back office solution that covers things like settlement, so funds movement. And again, it's continuous processing. It's not batch, which is very different than a lot of other systems out there today. We offer disputes, so an end-to-end workflow management system for disputes that can handle any type of transaction like credit, debit, prepaid, P2P, and any of the new payments entering the market today. We do reconciliation. We also have a very powerful rules-based fees engine, so you can assess and calculate fees based on any transactional element. And again, this is all continuous, real-time, and rules-based.
And maybe you could describe a little bit about what BH&M, the kind of clients that you serve, what types of banks and other organizations.
That's a great question, Ken. Well, first of all, we target both issuers and acquirers, which is different than a lot of other companies offer solutions in the back office. We do both. We target large processors and networks and financial institutions, ones that are processing for many other organizations, because our system is multi-tenant and can support many companies. So large processors is our main target.
Very good. And so much of this conference has been dealing with new technology. Mobile is such a big factor, mobile first, and other aspects. What are some of the new technologies that you're able to service or provide to your clients?
That's a great question. As I mentioned, with faster payments and real-time payments, there's a lot of new technology, a lot of different types of transactions coming onto the market, and we can basically support anything new that's coming on because we are rules-based. So it's very easy for us to bring a new payment rail or payment scheme into the Concourse environment and support back office processing. So just about anything new coming onto the market, we can support.
Good. I always like to ask my guests a little bit about their career. What have been some of the stops along the way for you in the processing business?
All right. Well, I've always been on the market. I've been on the marketing and sales side my whole career, and have always been in the technology space. So software, services. I've been doing that now for almost 30 years.
Very good. Now I know you've got a special mascot that you have visiting here in your booth. Maybe you could introduce him to us.
We'd love to. So here he is. His name is Max, and he is an English bulldog. He's been our mascot now for about 15 years. And the reason why we have this mascot is we had a quote from a customer that said we're a bulldog organization. We always get the job done and get it done right. So we've had Max come into shows now for many years. And this year, this is Money Max. And I don't know if you can tell, but he's got currency from around the world. So he's been a huge hit here at the show at Card Forum. And so we're excited to have Max with us.
Good. Well, Casey, great to chat with you. Casey Shear from Baldwin, Hackett & Meeks, based in Omaha, Nebraska. Great to chat and a chance to learn more about your company.
All right. Thanks, Ken. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Our pleasure. This is Ken Kreitzer for CBSI Services, talking business at the Card Forum in New Orleans.